Hey everybody, I'd like to introduce you to Logan today. Logan is a 6-year-old quarter Arab, and a good friend and client of mine has him up for sale. So she just brought him to me, wanted to make a quick little video of him showing you the things that he knows and some of the things that he needs to work on. So anyway, what we'll start doing is I want to show you some of the suppling type of things we've been working on. Now, anything worth doing in my mind is worth doing really well. So what we're doing now is he's had a little bit more than just, a few little rides. So I want to start working on getting him to, even in the simple suppling exercise, I want him to be pretty advanced with doing it. And what I mean by that is what I'll do is I'll stick him in this little bending just around my inside leg, but what I'll do is I'll really leave my rein pretty long, and I'll ask him to just maintain this circle all by himself. So my rein is way down and I'm not, holding him up in here like this, and he's just staying in this circle. So basically every time he straightened up, I would just bring him back in and release to say, when I put you in a circle, I want you to stay in that circle all by yourself, and then when I look straight up and guide him out of it, then he can go do something else. So I really like how he came around there. My hand was just open, inside leg pushing him around here. I want him to be really, really light to these cues. So if I think straight, go straight, and watch how light I'm going to try to be here. Just slide that down, and he came around pretty nice to that. So everything that I'm doing with him, I'm just asking him to do it really, really light and really make my cues pretty minimal. So we'll do some other things like moving him off my legs. So I'll do some leg yields with that. I'll tilt his head to the left, press with my left leg, and just get him to step across right here. Softening up that head and neck as well. Let me go towards the camera here and show you. So we're walking straight. If I collected him with both legs, squeezed him up in here, he should go straight. If I bend him a little bit, press with just the one leg, he should come and get off of that leg. That was pretty nice right there. Let's move him away. Get him off of my right leg, press with that calf. Little lazy there, so I pressed him with that spur, and that kind of woke up his feet a little bit, let him out of there. So I didn't ask him to go off and jog here, so I'll just sit down, back him up a step. And that's no big deal either. I was squeezing him with the one leg, he got a little confused. So let's get him off this right leg again. I really like how he's softening that head and neck here. I'm pretty light with those reins, and he's giving pretty nice to that. Stepping over, pretty good. Do the same type of things at the trot. Whether it's just that suppling and bending around my leg, I still want him to be really light here and maintain this all by himself, which he's doing a really nice job right there. Go straight, pick up the left rein. Really like how he's getting off of that bridle. Pretty nice. Should be able to do my leg yields as well. Get him off my left leg. Nice diagonal pattern right there. What I'm looking for in those leg yields is that they have the same amount of energy to the side as they do forward. So press them here. We've got a nice little diagonal pattern going right there. Very good. Also, what I like to do is kind of go a little small circle here at the trot. Take off my inside leg, apply my outside leg, and just get them to turn these shoulders going through. Little spin right there. Shoulder control is very, very important in my program. Shoulders is all about guiding. Also, it helps soften up the head and neck at the withers. Take off the inside leg, press with my outside leg. My hands are just really light right here, just asking him to keep his nose looking to the right. Doing a pretty good job right there. Bring him out of it. We'll also lope some circles on him. What I'm looking for in these circles is that he maintains his frame kind of on his own as well. And he's just starting out with this. So squeeze, kiss. So what I mean by that is we can lope around on a loose rein all day, and that's great. And I do a lot of that. If I wanted him to stop, I just sit and use my body language. Kind of stopped a little sharp on me there, Logan. But anyway, so that's just a loose rein, letting him carry that wherever he wants to, and that's great. But what I'm asking him to do now is get a little bit more athletic and a little more balanced. So I'll get him loping. And what I'm going to do is say, okay, now Logan, when we're loping, I want you looking inside the circle, and I want you collected. So I'm going to ask him to look in, squeeze him up into this collection with my legs, and then I'm going to release him. As long as he stays there, I'm going to leave him alone. But now he's getting a little high up there. I'm going to get him back in here. Now release. Get him back in here. Release. Get him back in here. Release. I'm asking him to keep up with his shoulders. So if I feel that he's diving into the circle, let me make him make a mistake so you can see. So if he's coming in here too far like this, I'll just kind of pick up over here, get him off of my right leg. Now he's back in the circle, and I'll go from there. I don't make a big deal out of that. Just like right here, I'll pick him up a little bit, push him out of that circle, and there we go. It's just showing him that the right answer is on that circle, standing your shoulders up and maintaining your balance. Doing pretty good right there. If I wanted him to guide through the circle, I'll apply that neck rein, look into this circle, and come out like this. He's being a little lazy there, and that's okay. Guide him through the circle, go straight through, come make a little turn here, go through the circle again. I like kind of going in and out of these circles, so by the time I let them on that circle, they kind of feel a little relieved and say, oh, the circle, that's easy. So he's doing pretty good right there. He's not keeping it there. His head and neck there collected 100% on his own, but I wouldn't expect him to at this stage. So let's come in here for a little stop. Good boy. Back him up. Turn these shoulders. So that's just a few of the things we're working on. He's had a lot of experience on the trails, and he handles that very nicely. He's got lots and lots of miles under him. He's a fun horse to be around. He's got tons of personality and a lot of charisma. Anyway, leave a comment if you're interested in him, or I'll leave his owner's contact information as well. And I think you'd really enjoy him. I'd be happy to show him to you. Have a good one, guys.